Hey guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit about using OnCourse and creating assessments, just so you guys have this video moving forward. So when you go into OnCourse and you click on assessment, it will bring you to a page that looks something like this. You're going to click here where it says add assessment. And here you're just going to fill in the basic information. I'm just going to name this ELA video test just for this. For default performance band, we're always just going to click on default. For this, where it says allow teachers to see assessment, I would change this to yes, just so you can have another set of eyes on your assessment. Student instructions, here's where you type out the student instructions that the students will see. And here is where you will type out what the teachers will see. You want to leave it to online only. In your assessment settings, the time is really the only thing that we're going to be working with. So when you click on that, I would always leave assessments to be resumed, meaning that you can go in case a student has accidentally clicked out or they had internet issues, you can always resume it for them. Enable timer, I like to leave that off. I don't need the students to see a countdown. Assessment time, depending on how long you have for the assessment, you can change your timing for this. End warning time, I like to give students at least 5 minutes of an end warning. I don't want students to see a pause button on there. And limit type, I'm going to leave it to soft, which just means that it's not going to hard close them out at the end of the test. Great. Then when you click here into assessment, here's where you'll be able to add questions or items to your assessment. So you can either add from our item bank where you can search based on your standards for your grade level. Or if you're pulling from Pearson or another website, here is how you will do that. So you'll just click here where it says add item, and it's going to show you an empty item. You just click on that, and then you'll click where it says add new. So here you can see you can choose so many different options, multiple choice, true, false. It's really a great tool and a great way for us to assess students on a lot of different levels and different ways that they're answering questions. A really cool thing that we can also do is we can insert passages into the text. So let's say I'm using this passage from Pearson. So this was just a quiz that I'm pulling questions from Pearson. So I did that by clicking on customize. And I want to use this passage in this quiz. So I can literally just copy and paste from here, copy this, and paste it into my test here on OnCourse. Good, I'm going to click Save Assessment. And then I'm going to add a multiple choice question to this. Again, I can use the questions that come from Pearson so that I don't have to make them up, or I can create my own. So I could just copy and paste these questions from here. A good thing about using Pearson is it gives you the standard. So you can see here, it says literature 3, which is the NJSLS literature 3 standard. So after I typed in my question here, and I made sure here to indicate the correct answer, and I could change the point value if I needed to. I could click on this blue flag here, and it shows me all the 5th grade student learning standards just because that's what I have it set to. And you want to make sure that you're always flagging a standard for each question. So you can flag multiple standards, but you'll see they'll be labeled as essential or focus. So you want to make sure your first standard is the essential standard. So every question should always have a standard attached to it. Then you click Save Assessment, and you can see you have question 1. If you would like to change the format, which I prefer, you can go into settings, and I like to do 50-50. And then it'll just have the tab, the text on one side. And then here I can just add a multiple choice or a different question type there. So I know that this was a brief video, but I highly encourage you guys going on and playing around on OnCourse and practicing creating assessments and letting me know if you have any questions.